Hey everybody, Will, just in time prepping. How you doing this fine Sunday morning? I don't have my tripod or my selfie stick, so we're just gonna go with the old handheld and hope everything follows through okay. I'm just sitting here in the car waiting on the roommate to come out with groceries so we can eat. So I thought I'd just give a little shout out to my friends and talk about what happened yesterday with Antifa and all the crap that was supposed to happen. I thought it was kind of crazy that the EMP didn't go up, because I read an article and also posted it on the Just in Time Facebook page about the government was going to do some testing and everything for EMP attacks, but they weren't going to do anything to disrupt everyone's lives like was so well populated over the internet. I thought that was kind of crazy. They did do the testing and stuff, but it was an imaginary test and whatnot, so things just go crazy on the internet. I just don't believe everything that goes on anymore. So what I thought, was we just sit here and talk about it real quick while I'm waiting. And tell y'all, the internet is a wonderful thing, but why do people always got to blow things up on the internet? And so I'm going to tell you what it is. People really think about the conspiracy theory way too much. I'm old enough now that the theories are all kind of hoaxes. Everybody thinks that if they put a story out there that we're going to believe it. It's something like what Trump's doing. He says in an interview one time that if you tell a story enough times that everybody will start believing it. And I think that's pretty much what happened with the November 4th thing. And so what did we get out of it? Excuse me for shaking the camera. What I got out of it was you can't believe everything that you hear. It's kind of nice to think that it might happen, but deep down in your heart, it's not really going to come true. I mean, if something like that was going to happen, do you think they would advertise it all over the internet and in the newspapers and in the newsreel? Oh, that's kind of crazy, huh? That's just not how real life is. So, that's where I'm at on that. I can't believe that so many people actually bought into it. It's something like what Mr. Trump, or so-called president, was saying in that interview. If you tell people the story enough times, they believe it. Well, that's what the way he's used to doing his business is he just keeps telling the story over and over again, and until it becomes true, and not just in his mind, but other people's minds as well. I think that's pretty damn stupid. Another thing I'm going to talk about is that Antifa bullshit. Now, here's how I feel about Antifa. Is if they really cared about their country as much as they say they do, why would they want to cover their faces? They cover their faces, they put the dark sunglasses on, and they march around in these big protests saying that they are the best. Well, tell me what's the best. I mean, how is that being the best? You cover your face, you put sunglasses on, some sort of hoodie or ball cap on top of that, and guess what? You're supposed to be some sort of patriot? I think not. So, yesterday came and went, and here we are. We didn't do anything different. Everybody's still going about their lives, doing the same old stuff. Everything's still going round and round, just like they promise. Antifa needs to be told over and over again to the same tune of Antifa ain't crap. I mean, they are nothing but a bunch of cowards. They cover their faces, they put sunglasses on, and they go out and they cause problems, issues, whatever. They got clubs or weapons and they beat people up because they don't believe in what they believe in. That's no better than you or I going out and telling people that the sky is going to fall down. You know what? The sky is not going to fall down. The EMP is not going to come just because they say it is. What is wrong with Americans today? Have they got so little to do that they have to create issues of the sky falling down, EMT, the grid's going down, and Antifa is going to go out and create a civil war? What is all the crap coming to? I mean, you know, I go out here, I make the videos about how to be prepared. If you think about it, that's the Boy Scouts motto, be prepared. And all that's saying is, you know, what if we go to war? So what? You have to be prepared for that. They're not going to tell you they're going to go to war until they've already done it. But what if we have a hurricane or a tornado or an earthquake or it rains for 40 days and 40 nights? I mean, these are the things that I try to prepare everybody for, to make sure that you're going to be prepared for these kind of situations. So, you know, I'm not trying to prepare you for a zombie apocalypse. I'm not trying to tell you that the sky is falling out of the sky, that Antifa is going to cause a civil war. I mean, the only civil war that we really have to worry about is what's going on in the Republican Party, how they are affecting that in our Congress and Senate. The Republicans seem to think that they can run the country without being bipartisan. You know, these are the real issues that we have to worry about. So, you know, these are the things that you need to really think about and to be prepared for. I mean, what are you going to be doing? I mean, go out and the young people of today are so busy playing their games or going out and partying or doing whatever they do, you know. My son, he's so busy playing games on his phone or on his Xbox that he really doesn't know what's going on in the real world unless he actually sits down and talks to me about it, and then I have to be the one to sit there and tell him exactly how I feel, and that just because I feel that way doesn't mean that he has to, you know. I try to instill some characteristics in him that will make him think for himself, you know. So this is a short video to kind of rant, I guess. I guess you would call it a rant because yesterday came and went and everybody's still walking around out here. I'm sitting in my car waiting on the roommate to come. I'm watching all these people around me, and they're not concerned about protesting or whether the sky is going to fall or any of that garbage there, you know. They're just going on about their everyday lives, and that is what we have to do as Americans, is just go about our everyday lives and hope that in doing so that we don't create bigger issues, that we should actually go home and instill in our young people that everything is going to be okay as long as we are prepared. And that's basically my rant, is prepare your children. I mean, a lot of people are like me. They're getting on in years, and what the real problem is they're not teaching others of how they got to where they're at right now. I mean, I am only trying to pass along what I've learned over the years. So, I just need to make a video to tell everybody, hey, we made it through November 4th, and it's November 5th, and we're still kicking. So I want you to go and give me a thumbs up, share it with your friends, because remember, we have the big drawing coming up. 100 subscribers, I'm going to give away a survival bucket. And that doesn't mean the survival bucket's because the zombie apocalypse is going to happen. It's because I want you to be prepared in case something else happens that we won't have any control over. Okay, thumbs up, share with your friends. Remember, we're going to still be here tomorrow. Teach your kids right from wrong and be prepared. Remember what my motto is. I love you guys. I care about you. And I want you guys to know I couldn't do this without you. And have a tremendous Sunday. God bless you. God bless me. God bless the US of A. Till next time, see you on the flip-flop.